in conference play. They know you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on last year's national champion, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Golden Gophers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Ohio State's offense takes the field to start this game off. And Jesse, this offense is built around a guy who could be a generational talent at wide receiver.
This offense is explosive because of that guy. He can take routine catches and turn them into long touchdowns. He can take the top off of a defense. They're going to throw him.
Breaks into the open. Quick with the spin move. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Gets it out quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. They'll try it over the left side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And
going to throw it over the top of the knee. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
And how about the defense setting the tone in this game? First drive, first mistake made for the offense. Nice job forcing the INT. And how about this? They had 3 last week. They're looking to get 3 again this week.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. And that's the way they'll start, and they hope it gets better. Okay.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball over.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. This offense has it with really good field position. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Hand off from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
When the offense gets in those multiple tight end looks, you kind of have a good understanding of what's coming. You don't know where the ball's going necessarily, but they'll put those big old bodies in there to block. to move people, to put more mass on the field, especially once you get in this red area where you have to be able to run the football effectively. Those passing windows tend to shrink a lot.
Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're dealing with a second and long. The give from the gun. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the Golden Gophers with the 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Golden Gophers headed quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. Oh, better look out. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Golden Gophers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. They didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Looking for the end zone. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Buckeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that 1st down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. He'll do it himself. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
And the option is so hard to stop, and so many bodies near the line of scrimmage on 4th and short. They run it, but just a good job by the quarterback finding space. He didn't need to pitch it. Takes it himself and gets just enough for the 1st down.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Find his tight end. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs management. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Buckeyes back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll run the off-tackle play here. Jukes his way for more. He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're showing confidence in their running game in the red zone. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll run the toss. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
He'll take a shot. And it's caught! Touchdown, Ohio State!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the because
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Lindsey. Zings it complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
The throw to the outside is complete. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. From the 30-yard line on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just...
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The play action fake. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
The give is to Taylor. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. The Golden Gophers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here, and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes the grab. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Just drives it between the uprights. This is now a 7-point game. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
Great job by the defense here rallying to this wide receiver and making the tackle. He is dangerous. They don't want to let this receiver get behind them, but they know that when he makes catches, they better rally quickly and get this guy on the ground. He is fast.
Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. To the air on first down. Looking to take a shot. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Wants to go up top on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Taylor. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They try to get him going there.
And the Golden Gophers moving quickly to the line. They'll run play action. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that.
They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop from this defense to turn it over on downs. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Peoples.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Motion from the wideout. The give to the tailback. Hard running there. Inside the 30. Got a lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Ohio State. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Using the quick game. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Quarterback empties his backfield. Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly complete. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Send the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
Well, nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it through a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility for the guy in that slot position.
And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough.
Makes the catch. Converts on 4th down. Is still on his feet. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Fires into the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. And this one sails through just inside that left upright.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Just one of those mistakes that can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. After that huge play right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Tate. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Gets it out fast. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And you want to talk about gang tackling, everybody on the defense run to the ball. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The lone back's got it.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left. Smashes it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Punts it out of the air. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's straight downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
I know it wasn't an interception, but a lot of times tips and deflections leads to interceptions. Great job by the defender getting his mitt on the football.
Just so smooth along the sideline to drag that toe and get the completion. Going for it on fourth down must be part of their philosophy. Just 1 for 3 so far in this one. Converts on fourth down. Still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I love the location of that throw. Fourth down on the slant. He puts it out in front of his target so that when he catches it, he can advance and get north to pick up more yards.
On target.
These are simple routes, the drag routes that go across the field, but they actually can turn into huge plays. You see all the speed on the outside now, wide receiver. You get in his hands quick. You can go make a play, make one guy miss, and maybe next time you can make an even bigger game.
Well, the offense is trying to get physical. They're pulling the backside guard on that play. He completely whiffs, though, and misses his block, and as a result, it's a negative play.
Got a man. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Obviously, great job picking up the first down there through the air, but you're trailing by a lot of points now, and you're in that area of the field where you should take a shot. If I was the offensive coordinator, I'd be thinking about throwing this next one into the end zone and trying to cut into the lead.
The Golden Gophers started this drive, backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into... Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Minnesota!
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here he comes with the return. And the returner will be knocked down. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. This quarterback, part of their running game. Runs through a tackle. They've got the first down. Mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. To the air, it's Sayed. That's reeled in, it's Peoples. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession and now another first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Gonna take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Buckeyes send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Going for the big play. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. He just brought some serious energy making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. They love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. That is no good. That can be really demoralizing, guys. There's something about getting the deficit under 20. They couldn't. It's still at 22. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece, and this is coach speak, and very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. This time it's complete. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Trying to beat the D deep. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Now facing a third and long. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, they're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Gonna run it. It's Peoples. He's gonna lose a yard on that one.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football.
Turning it on. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Touchdown, Buckeye. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. To the air, it's Lindsey. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. And he falls on top of his own fumble. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
The Golden Gophers want to crank the tempo. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
He gets it across the 25 to the 24. Give him 5 on the carry. Here comes third and short from the 24. And this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Finds a tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Golden Gophers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. A long way to go on 4th and goal. From the gun. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Throw to the end zone, picked off.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Off play action on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. So it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Give to the back. Finding open areas. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. A run for the quarterback. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Looking left. He makes the catch. Down to the 26